when there's a hometown hero showing up, just shut up and skate. Yeah. Just shut the fuck. Yeah, but that dude just went up me. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up and skate. Yeah, no, my ankle hurts a little bit. Just shut up and cruise around. Shut up and. Does it say shut up and skate on my neck? Because it says something.
It says shut up and skate.
I remember. It says it. I forgot that was there.
You got to take advice of your own tattoos. Yeah. Got to take your tattoos advice. I love it, bro. I mean, I love to be able to turn on Instagram and see you fucking killing it, ripping, and just good things happening, dude. I fucking love it, bro.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'm sure, and I think the world loves seeing it.
Yeah, and for the longest time, I had my passion for skating faded. My passion for anything really skate. I mean, maybe art here and there, just because I'd be drunk at home, just making a mess of things, Jackson Pollocking the fuck out of everything. But I really just got bored of everything, and it's almost. I'm almost grateful that I had to do 2.5 years of treatment against my will, because as soon as I got out, everything was fun again. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in a car with a pal and we're listening to music, which I haven't got to hear in fucking 2 years. And I'm looking at a view of the beach and we're at Starbucks outside sipping on a coffee. Hip, hip, hooray, I'm free.
The little things.
Just the little thing. I reappreciated every fucking thing, and I don't take anything for granted anymore.
Damn. I love that.
I almost needed that, because who knows, if I still was able to do whatever, I'd still be I was on a path to hell. As a matter of fact, I probably went to hell and came fucking back from it, because, it was real fucking bad, dude. It was real dark days now that I think about it. Just being addicted to alcohol, and then drugs come with that, and then being heavy, so gaining weight, so you don't want to be seen, right. And nothing makes you happy anymore. I mean,
but you also live like such a public life too.
Yeah.
Like everything is happening, and everybody's watching almost.
I know,
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I know.
But now they're watching the fucking
As a matter
Good
of fact,
Vibration show.
When it's hard to define what's rock bottom for somebody who still has things. I have Castle Bam, I have my cars, I have bank account, all that. Right. Somebody who hits rock bottom is somebody who's homeless on the streets, and their friends and family told them to kick rocks. We can't deal with you anymore. So my rock bottom was honestly leaving Lamar Odom's house, which was kind of like my treatment center. He was watching after me. Wow. And I'm in my purple Bentley SUV under a bridge that I think you switched tray flip, that little water gap. There's a tent under there, and I was buying fucking drugs from a dude, and I took this homeless black chick who was like 20 back to my hotel to take a shower, because I felt bad, and I took her to Ross and Dressfuless to buy her new clothes. But when I said I had to run an errand, when I came back, she was gone from the shower. But if she was still in there, I probably would have done drugs with her, boned her out, got AIDS, who knows. But I was like, that was fucking rock bottom. I was just under a bridge in a tent, like that fucking Chili Pepper song, under the bridge downtown. Yeah, that was me. And then if she was still here, the homeless chick that I let shower in here, if she was still in here, we probably would have done drugs together, probably would have got horny, tried over and boned. It would have been bad news. And I was like, this is rock bottom for me. So I never prayed in my life, and I got down on my hands and knees. I said, God, please, I do not want to wake up tomorrow. I want to die, as a matter of fact. And if I do wake up, fuck you. But you need an earth angel to come now and save me. I want a fucking hot-ass eye candy with 8-cup tits and a tan fucking pit bull. So I woke up at the Sunset Marquee. I'm like, shit, I'm alive. I'm going to the pool bar, order a Bloody Mary, and instantly I hear this girl like, listen, I'm 43, Sicilian and Irish, born in Jersey. I'm like, I'm Sicilian and Irish. I'm 43. I was born in Philly, over the bridge. Who are you? I'm like, holy shit. And I see this hot-ass chick, and then I didn't even think twice about, like, should I approach this supermodel-looking chick? And I didn't even care. So I went up. We hit it off instantly, and she was like, I really like you. I have to go walk my dog. Do you want to walk my dog? I'm like, what kind of dog do you have? She's like, it's a tan pit bull. I'm like, thank you, God. Here she is, Earth Angel. What do? I'm a stretch coach. Fuck yeah, I need you.
That's it. And the rest is history.
And the rest is history.
How long ago was that?
About 1.5 years now.
A year and a half. Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. And it's been fucking phenomenal. Like, she has completely saved me. If I would not have met her, I would not be here to be talking right now with you guys.
Under the
for sure.
bridge.
I would have been under that bridge because, she cures my boredom. She cures my loneliness. Like, when I go 90 days without seeing my son, I can't take it. And if she wasn't there to be by my side, I'd be right at the fucking bar getting shithoused. And I either would have died from alcohol or drugs or fucking of a broken heart of not seeing my son. But now, slowly but surely, it's getting worked out. And I see him, probably a week out of the month. I'm in California visiting him, and
Beautiful.
And it'll probably just get better from there because I've proved to the courts that I was a professional pile of shit, but I'm obviously married now to a stretch coach, and I'm obviously skating my ass off. I don't know anybody who could do these skate tricks all Larry to fuck up. So I've obviously completely changed my ways, and it's noticeable. Actions speak louder than words, and my actions show that I'm not a drunk piece of shit anymore.
You're a retired drunk piece of shit.
I'm a retired drunk, professional pile of shit.
So since you've been, I think we all can say this, like looking at you the last year has been like really fun because you look genuinely happy.
Yeah.
Are there any like a lot of relationships that have rekindled since all this, or?
Oh yeah. And depending on, what they say, like when you sober up and you go to AA, you have to make a list of all the people that you hurt and all that
12 steps type stuff.
So I was at Tampa Pro, and they had the vert ramp set up there, and me and Jason Ellis have been friends for a long time, but he was walking up the vert ramp and I was like, hey Jason, and he just looked at me with the meanest cold eye, like, fuck you, dude. So then I was at Tony Hawk's and we were doing the doubles, and I could see him walking in. I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? So I just walked up to him. I was like, yo man, if I did anything in the past, I'm sorry about it, and I was probably really drunk and don't even remember doing it at all, but whatever I did, I'm sorry. And he's like, come here. And then we just hugged and cried.
Wow. No.
And that was such a good feeling because I'm not really going to lose sleep over him like shrugging me off at the Tampa Pro. I mean, when am I going to see Ellis again? But it's the fact that I know that I did something so bad for him to do that,
right,
and don't know what it is. Now that that's solved and I finally bumped into him against my will and had to face that, and we hugged it out, it's really a big weight off my shoulders. And if I just continue to do that, whatever people that I've hurt in the past, when all that's cleared, I'm gonna just feel so free, man. I felt like I was carrying like just so much fucking weight on my shoulder, just the whole earth on me, fucking. And now it's just, I can breathe.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the biggest part, is that you actually realizing that.
Yeah.
I think probably in the past you're like, I don't fucking even care.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And that's the thing, if you're like, I did what last night? Oh man, that's embarrassing. You know what? I need to have a fucking drink to forget about what I did. Then you re-blacked out, and then you redo something stupid again, and then you re-wake up just to realize that if you re-drink, and it's not going to hide your problem. It might hide them short term, but they're always going to be there.
And you're compiling
When
more
you
problems.
Have
more
a moment of clarity.
Do you go to AA meetings? Like, how often do you go to those?
Well, I always like to do Sheckler's meetings because it's like a private one on Mondays with like skaters only, and it's really cool. But I'm so fucking busy traveling and doing stuff like this and skating that I barely have the time to do it. But as soon as I do find the time, I always try to make my way to do it. And when I do go, I'll make sure I speak at them, and
Nice.
I'm not just sit there and listen.
Right. Man. So what's the next stop? You're going to go back down south after this? Going to go skate Tony's again?
Yeah, I'm
or-
going to skate with Gregson and Grayson Fletcher and Corey Juno.
Can we talk about those dudes real quick?
Yeah.
Grayson Fletcher.
Yeah.
If you have not gotten the chance to see that dude skate in person or
He
whatever,
just has style points for days.
Dude, I keep saying it. He's your favorite skater's favorite skater.
Yeah.
Like he is. Every time he's skating, somebody's pulling out a phone because something fucking epic is going to happen, whether he lands a trick or not.
He's got these kickflip blasters, and if there's a railing at the top of any ramp, you know he's going to make it to the top, whether it's a front blunt or a nose pick or whatever the fuck.
And he's hitting himself in the head and shit. Like he's fucking gnarly, dude. He's so fun to watch. And Corey Juno is like,
his style is a definition of just fucking buttery.
dude.
Dude, your style is fucking buttery.
He is like not trying.
No,
But he's
he burns
doing
0 calories skating. He's just front side flip, effortless, back nose, much like
Him-
too
It
is
easy
weird
for
to-
me.
Dude's got it like
I'm
that.
telling you, bro.
When you see him not land a trick is when you're surprised.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, whoa.
100%.
Yeah, like he's
Yeah.
that consistent.
Look,
watch
look
little
at this.
Corey Juno.
Look at the effortless
That front board?
Look how long that front board was.
Let me rewind that real quick.
Yeah, that's something that you can put on repeat for eternity, and I'll never get sick of seeing that. I mean, that is goddamn beautiful.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he's Corey Juno, Tom Shar, and
Yeah.
Grayson Fletcher right now are like my top.
Yeah,
Jimmy Wilkins.
Of course, Jimmy Wilkins,
it's just so smooth.
dude.
Oh,
Look at the way that he lofts his front side
Yeah.
flip. Look at that.
It's also he bails it so effortlessly too,
Dude.
which is nuts.
He got a buttery bail.
It is so fucking amazing to watch these guys skate in person.
everything he lands. All I just want to say is just.
Dude, and then if there's some footage of Grayson Fletcher, dude,
Yeah.
we gotta pull some Grayson Fletcher shit up.
Did you
I
watch?
mean, even that kickflip that he did at that
Into the
whatever.
combi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's fucking psycho.
So is there a forecast of you trying to film another small video part?
I don't know, man. I just like to post my shit on Instagram. As soon as I land, I'm like, hip hip hooray, post it.
But you might get up to that point though.
I
If
might-
something
yeah.
wants to, you know.
I'm just focusing on being on a board and landing tricks, and I don't really care what happens to the footage.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, I'd be hyped on if you got together with like Carrie or like any of the like Tim
Carrie
O'Connor.
said that he's sending me clips of him skating. He took a long
He
break
is.
too, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Dude, I'm seeing you ripping, and you've motivated me to get back on the board." I'm like, "Well, you're welcome."
Yeah,
Look at
check
this-
his profile. He's
Look at
definitely
this. All right.
killing it right now, dude.
I mean, just the shit. This kickflip into the combi.
Oh my
pads,
God.
No pads.
He barely wears. Look at this.
Look at that Superman. Oh,
I gotta watch that again.
dude.
That's a crazy way to bail, dude.
Yeah, could you imagine flying out and then doing a coffin back into
Yeah.
the fucking bowl?
Well, you're so used to probably bailing with the knee slide that you
Dude.
like have to remember that you don't have knee pads.
Dude,
That's insane.
watch this.
So fun to
There's Corey
watch.
Juno again. This was at the contest. Yeah. But this last kickflip into the combi that Grayson Fletcher does is psycho. It's huge.
Yeah,
This gap is huge.
that was gorgeous.
There's Tom Shar. The amount.
What?
He's Mike Mo on vert. He's Mike Mo for sure.
Looks wise as well.
All right, we got to see this Grayson Fletcher.
Ooh,
Is it
backtail shoves.
That was gorgeous.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Back big spin. So Tom won the combi Vans pool party. Rune won the Masters. Legends Christian Soy. But here's the Grayson Fletcher. This kickflip is psycho.
Oh man, you
I
see
would've
that
been done after
ankle twister.
This is like to close it out.
Yeah.
The grand finale.
Grand finale, bro. Look at this.
Wow. That was awesome.
And now he's on Birdhouse.
You know, it'd be so rad for him to get like Skater of the Year.
I think he will. I think
Yeah.
if he really put out a few video parts and fucking just killed every contest like
Yeah.
that, I think he.
Yeah.
I think he could.
Possibilities for sure.
I think he could. He's one of my favorites, man.
Yeah.
Grayson Fletcher, bro.
You got to do a lot these days to get Skater of the Year.
Yeah, you got to skate every single day, something gnarly like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Are you?
But
That's some BAM inspiration right there.
Dude.
punching your own head is not going to help you land that. In fact, it's probably going to make you dizzy and not land it. But okay, if you want to punch your own fucking head, that's entertaining enough. For sure.
You never punched your own head trying to drop in on something?
100%.
Oh, I was gonna say that's like
I showed
that's
me.
totally you.
I'll show me.
I love him though. Being great. I love favorite skater.
You know,
Favorite
maybe
skater.
that's something he has to do to gain the courage to do it.
That too.
I'd scream and shit. I'd be like, I just got to do it.
freak out.
Yeah.